back. On today's video we're answering a commonly asked question, which is, will I gain all the weight back once I stop doing intermittent fasting? So a common misconception is that you do these diets, whether it's intermittent fasting or any other type of diet, and as soon as you stop doing the diet you'll regain the weight. Now intermittent fasting is different to normal diets, and this is partly why the same doesn't hold true. So firstly, three reasons. Firstly, intermittent fasting is a lifestyle, meaning it's a habit change. It's a bit like doing exercise. It's not like something that you do for a short period of time. It's something that you're forming into a habit, something that you're going to continue for the rest of your life. So something very different to like tracking calories or calorie deficit, that type of thing. And in that sense, once you form that habit, there's no reason why you should gain the weight back, because it's something that even if you drop off for a period of time, you're going to pick up again because you feel so great from it. You get sick less often, you have more energy. Like, why wouldn't you continue? And it potentially prevents loads of diseases. So the second reason why you won't just gain the weight back is because it helps to regulate hormones. One of the main being insulin. Insulin has a massive impact on weight gain, and there's also hunger hormones like ghrelin and leptin, which are regulated based on your eating patterns. So once you restrict your eating window and these hormones regulate, then you should feel less hungry at certain times of day, normally the morning time, and even through the day you should end up eating less than you usually do. So that hormone regulation, that resensitization to insulin, should mean that you, even if you were to revert back to normal, you don't gain weight as you were before you started intermittent fasting, if you've done it for a considerable amount of time. And the third reason why the weight gain won't just come on is because intermittent fasting is one of the only techniques that I know personally that will actually change your relationship with food. To take it close to home, my wife recently has started intermittent fasting, and what she's found is that when she has that eating window, it's meant that she's stopped snacking. So after dinner she hasn't come down and felt like having a snack, and also in the morning she hasn't particularly struggled to get through to the midday eating window before having something to eat, before she'd end up just having kids leftovers and things like that. So it's pretty easy to implement, and it's pretty easy to sustain, and it changes you from the inside, and that is quite unique to intermittent fasting. So of course common sense is important, and if you just go back to doing the same stuff you used to do, then why wouldn't you gain the weight? But that's true with anything. If you were to brush your teeth and then you stop brushing your teeth for a period of time, why would your teeth not deteriorate? So it's gonna have an impact if you make a long-term behavior change, whether it's for the positive or negative. So it's in your best interest and in my best interest to do something that gives us the best chances of being able to sustain it long term and being able to have the biggest bang for buck, so get the most out of what we're doing. So with 16-8, which is a protocol that I usually advocate, there's no reason why somebody wouldn't be able to maintain that for a long period of time, even with other more stricter protocols. If they know that is what's working for them, that person will be motivated in that way to get the kind of benefits in terms of less bloating, more energy, less illness, to continue that. So stopping intermittent fasting doesn't necessarily mean you're going to gain the weight back. Quitting is very different to stopping, and if you quit intermittent fasting, same as if you quit anything else, it's going to have an impact on your health. So hopefully that answers that question. Thanks guys.